when we let out these bursts of emotion, it depends on what we do with it, right? Can we sit here right now, welcome up all that anger, see if what it is? But right now, let's really test ourselves. Let's see it. Let's even reflect on the situation that was created. But right now, let's do our best to not act on it. Let's not entertain it. Let's acknowledge it's there. Okay, anger. It's your day in the spotlight. So anger. What is it you're wanting from me right now? You're wanting attention? You're wanting acknowledgement? Okay, great. I'm giving you attention. I'm giving you acknowledgement. I see you. But anger, I'm not you. You're not me. You're technically an outside deity that was created because I was in a state of survival, feeling cornered and feeling backed in a corner, painted in a corner, that had me create you to try to survive. Now, let's take a breath. Anger, you can leave now. As we let it leave, let's just you and I, all of us, come back to ourselves. The anger is outside of you. It's being presented, saying, your entourage is saying, hey, do you remember when this happened? Well, hey, now we have the opportunity to redecide or undecide what we decided in that moment, which technically deciding, that was part of the whole judgment that was created, to let it build up, gather momentum, to scare others away. So you never felt that way again. So now, anger, do I still require you? What benefit, anger, is there for me holding on to you and you holding on to me? Because there's always a benefit. Isn't it interesting how the anger outburst, pushes others away, helps the ego pretend like it's upright and justified, but nevertheless scares others away. But right now, let's all decide right now, anger, do I really need you as a defense mechanism any longer? Are you working for me any longer? Or are you creating issues in my body, my mind, my world? Because remember, there's anger, then there's happiness. There's joy, then there's depression. Not so much joy, let's call it happiness. And then depression. They're all polarized events. There's guilt. But now, let's forgive the guilt. Goodbye. You're just no longer working for me any longer. But it's kind of interesting, everyone, when we bring it back to ourselves. Isn't it just so darn interesting how you don't just sit here and feel guilty because there's nothing else to do. You have other players that have played a part that you took all this stuff in and felt less than, felt guilty. I woulda, coulda, shoulda, must have, could have, blah, blah, blah. Pain is bad, comfort is good, the point of life is to be undisturbed, all this colorful hoorah. So right now, let's just all take a breath. Goodbye. Or you can really right now just feel you. And to feel you, let's take both of our hands, one on your heart, one on your solar plexus. Because that's really where the internalized battle is. It's the heart versus your survival, the survival tendencies versus the heart. As above, so below. So right now, let's look at more and more of that love, that beauty, that purity of yourself. To move now where your hand is in the heart, moving it downwardly through the solar plexus. Because you got to remember, anger, guilt, remorse, frustration, irritation, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. I mean, we can act out. You can act out here, act out there, whatever works for you. But I would prefer you act it out rather than internalize it. But I would also prefer you sit here, let it come up, let it come out. Because the dear ones around you don't deserve it. It's not about them. It's only about you. So we can take a breath. A deep sigh, letting it leave. I'm redeciding, maybe if I was in that circumstance all over again, I'm not going to go into survival because everyone else around me is in survival. I'm not going to go into fear because all the dear ones around me are in fear. Let's just take a breath. Right back through your heart again. Let's all of us just really experience what it's like right here, right now. Cleared and purified, just to enjoy your heart. The heart is where you exist. It's you, your connection to home. As we're bringing home here, as above, so below, marriage is higher than lower. Great. Bring it on. But right now, where all of us can literally bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. And just how light are you feeling right there, right now, in your heart? And right now, does anything outside of you at all matter? It doesn't matter others' opinions. It doesn't matter others' projections, right? It doesn't matter, right? With what others do, how they do, when they do, should do, must do, gotta do, blah, blah, blah. Isn't it kind of cool right now? Where we just get to connect with ourselves and your heart. The heart being home.